Hey, Chris Chesar here. I am with Cindy Branson. We have an exciting live presentation today on how to create a course using AI in 5 minutes on anything, any topic. We're going to show you how to do it. We're going to use a software. If you want to check it out, you just have to go to learningstudio.megaproskills.com. Scrolling there on the bottom of the screen. If you're watching on our YouTube channels, all you got to do is click the second link in the description, and that'll take you right to this super cool AI program. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to test out this program and create this course, and literally it'll take 5 minutes. It better, and or I'll have to go edit the title. But no, it should be able to do it. And then we're going to compare it to ChatGPT. So we'll do the same thing and go to ChatGPT and see, kind of just compare the differences and see how it works. Now, this is part one of a two-part series. Today is February 12th, 2024. And on Valentine's Day, February 14th, we'll do a special Valentine's Day presentation on how to take the course that you created and put it into builderall. But you can put it into any website. We'll do it different ways. But in this particular way, we're going to take it and showcase or share this course with others like a lead magnet to get people to sign up and get on a list, give them value, and we'll put that into our sales funnel or our website, whatever you want to say. What do you think about all this, Cindy Branson? Because I just threw this on you about 3 minutes ago.
I think it's a fantastic idea, Chris. I love that we're doing the two parts, but showing people this is going to have so much value for somebody that doesn't know where to start, doesn't think they have a topic to put into a course or to create a course out of. We're going to basically show you that you can pick anything and almost make a course out of anything.
Yeah. So today we're going to pick out, we just made a very quick decision. We're just going to do something very generic just to prove the point. And our topic is going to be how to make homemade butter. I mean, that's pretty darn generic. Something that it's very, well, I shouldn't say generic, but it's very niched down to someone who's specifically looking for this. It doesn't have to be this. You can make I'm going to show you can make anything that you want to make. Super, super cool. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. So Cindy Branson and I were talking about this the other day. You know, people, if you haven't embraced AI yet, you need to. It's the here, it's the now, it's the future. And AI is moving so fast. And a lot of people, when something new this fast happens, a lot of people get scared. And then they get resentful. And it's like, oh, AI is going to take away so many jobs. Well, yes, it will. But no, it won't. It's actually going to create different jobs. So anytime there's huge changes like this in technology, and this is like the hugest that we've seen, I can't say in my lifetime, but it's pretty big. Wouldn't you say, Cindy Branson?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think back to, any kind of video production and the way they used to make TV shows. And now you can make a TV show on your phone if you wanted to. You can make a movie on
Yeah.
your phone. Whereas before you needed hundreds of thousands of dollars in equipment and skills. You don't need it anymore. So, I mean, the writing is becoming the same thing now.
Yeah, absolutely. And we watch. I don't know if Cindy Branson watched it, but I watched the Super Bowl, and you like watching it for the commercials, especially if you don't really care who's playing. And commercials were okay. There was a Dunkin' Donuts one. I don't know if you saw that, Cindy.
That is the one commercial I watched today was the one with Ben Affleck and all them.
Yeah,
That's
Matt
the only one I
Damon,
saw.
Jennifer Lopez. It was
Yeah.
it was funny. But there was another one. I don't know who it was for. Unfortunately, I kind of walked in halfway through, and it was taking old classic paintings and books, but it was pictures, and they were singing a song. and that's AI. It's just all AI. And before you could do that, but you would need special programs. It would cost tens of thousands of dollars to create something like that, uh, using, I don't know, some sort of animation. It would be a very skilled process. Now with AI, you can make pictures talk. I mean, you can make people talk, which can get kind of scary if you use it in nefarious ways. But because you can make people say what they didn't say, which is never a good thing. But yeah, the technology is crazy. I'm going to get into this. Like I said, click on the second link if you want to try it out yourself. And I believe you get with this software, you get 3 free courses. So you can start out for free, try it out, see if you like it. And hopefully, I haven't hit my limit yet. So give me a second, and I will get that screen ready for Cindy Branson to share. Just give me a moment, please. All right. Let's see. Share screen and oops. Am I sharing my screen?
If you're ready to, I will.
Yeah, try that out.
All right, you're set to go, Chris. Chesar.
Awesome. So I need to copy my how to make homemade butter. And we'll put the timer on here. What time is it? It's 8:10. Introducing Learning Studio, the next gen online course creation tool. You will have to sign up. I just used my Google account sign up. So you'll put this in, and then you got to sign up first. It's just the way it is. And I'm just going to hit create course. So I just typed it in here, how to make butter or how to make homemade butter. But do we need anything else on here at home?
I think that's a given when you say homemade.
Yeah, let's try it out. All right, create course.
I mean, I know there's two ways. You can do it with a churning it, and you can do it like with an actual mixer. So they might distinguish those two methods.
Yep. So saying it could take 90 minute and a half to 2 minutes to complete. And yeah, this is I stumbled onto this and I was like, wow, this is really super cool to make ebooks. Even you can make whatever you want with this. I could use it and create a video courses with this, and it's just a super powerful software. And there's so many things out there that we just don't know about because it's so fast and furious right now. Look how fast that was.
Oh yeah, I
Boom.
mean, every month or so, it's just improving. I mean, there's so
Yep.
many options and so many different apps. OpenAI is just vast at this point.
All right. So we can see we can edit our course, we could share it, we can download it, and that's all super cool. So how to make homemade butter, learn the art of making delicious homemade butter, get started. It just kind of runs you down an overview. In this course, you will learn step by step. I'm not going to read the whole thing to you, but you get the idea. I'm not really particularly fond of the font, but I would take this into Canva and clean this up for myself. So you can see they have it broken into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts, and that's really neat. So introduction to homemade butter. Here's your equipment that you need. It explains everything there. Gather your ingredients, prepare the mixing bowl. I mean, you could actually do a video on this, and you could even do an AI video on this because there's other software out there where you could mix this, it's already got a script, and you could have an AI person or just a faceless video doing this if you wanted to do this on this particular one. Strain the buttermilk. Step 8, tips and variations. In conclusion, the course on how to make homemade butter provides a comprehensive introduction to blah, 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 blah. Might want to clean that up. I don't really like that little graph they have here. And that was on my other course too. Choosing the right ingredients and equipment. And this is, if you take this and make this your own PDF or your own video, you could have links on equipment. You could sign up to be an affiliate with whatever they call it for, what do you call it, Amazon and things like that. But super cool. Food processor, mixer, whatever, butter mold, butter patties and spatulas, considerations and tips. So they're breaking down each section. So then here's the guide, step-by-step guide to making homemade butter and preparing your equipment, churning the cream, collecting the butter, washing the butter. Oh, and I'm glad my butter's washed. Shaping and storing butter. I mean, this is pretty darn cool, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, it really was less than 5 minutes. This is technically done.
Yeah, I mean, anything with AI that you ever have anything written, you always want to read it word by word and, clean it up as necessary, especially if you have facts in there. You want to check your facts. Like
Yeah,
if you're
so
quoting numbers and things like that, stats.
I just noticed here, so it's saying there's these little drop downs, and it's saying I would have to go edit this and put my own thing in here.
Okay.
So I'm seeing that. So you definitely want to go through here, probably rewrite a little bit and things like that. Compare. So it's giving you instructions on what you want to do.
How to enhance it, I guess, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. So that's a practice, and then there's a wrap up. Let's review what we have just seen so far. And they go through, they close it out. And this was a really interesting thing, and we can do this in builderall too. You can create a quiz, or they have a quiz right here if you want to just give this out as a lead magnet. You can actually have a quiz on what your prospect has learned. And maybe you need to edit these to be a little bit more whatever. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's just a silly little quiz. But it's good interaction, and you could do whatever you want here. And if I were doing this in builderall, I could make my own little quiz and then send them to something where, hey, they could buy the best butter out there if I was selling butter, which I'm not.
Or yeah, I mean, or you can get into, the fancy forming the butter, making art out of butter, which a lot of people do for holidays and things like that. When you see, a butter in the shape of a lamb or something like that.
Yeah. So I got a 50% score on my own course that I just created. I was just clicking buttons. But super, super cool. So all you got to do is go to learningstudio.megaproskills.com to check this out. And let's go. I'm going to stop sharing this. And what I'm going to do now is, I guess we could download this. Well, I'll download it. Well, let's do it together. So can you see my screen?
I can.
So I'm going to go, let me just shrink my screen a little bit. Go to download and see what our options are. So they're giving us an option of a PDF or a SCORM. I don't know what that is.
I do not either.
Must be, I don't know what that is. I'm not even going to guess. So I could just hit PDF, and then I would obviously do portrait. So it's long, and then I can hit download here. And this is really cool. Now, be aware, if you like it, I think what I saw in a video, it's not listed on the site here, but what it said on a video was you get 3 courses that you can build and download. But now that I have it downloaded, I could drop this into Canva and we'll test that out too. But for now, let's try to go to ChatGPT. So I downloaded that. Let me stop sharing. I got it. And then I'm going to get rid of this share. Remove.
While
Close
you're
that
doing that,
out.
Chris, I mean, in case anybody, because we didn't know what SCORM was, because this is a new element for us. SCORM is actually a set of technical standards for e-learning products. So it provides the communication method and the data models that allow e-learning content and LMSs to work together. So it tells programmers how to write code so that they will build, like, play well with other e-learning.
Okay.
I'll put that in the comments so people can see that.
All right. And Cindy's going to share my screen when she's done that. Now in ChatGPT, we're going to have to give it a better prompt. So let's see when she's ready. Let me know when you're sharing my
All
screen.
right, you're sharing.
All right. So all we had to do in that specific software that builds courses was kind of do just a how-to prompt. And here, how to make homemade butter is not going to cut it. I'm in ChatGPT now, guys. So what I'm going to have to do is maybe create a step-by-step course on how to make homemade butter. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, I think you're good there.
Let's give it a shot. So, I mean, this is a great way you can do this and create something similar. It's a couple more steps that you're going to have to make. But after we do this, what we're going to do is take that PDF and see if we can fix that course, that PDF, and make it our own, like our own ebook type of thing with the how to make butter from the other software. This isn't bad, but I can see the descriptions aren't really that great. It looks like you're going to have to do a lot of fill in on your own. Let's start from the top. So hopefully you guys can read this. I'll blow it up a little bit. Introduction to butter. Okay, so they're just giving you an outline for you to create. You got to do the fill in stuff here. You see what it's doing? It's just giving you an outline to create the course yourself.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we'll do whenever you ask it to author a book, in my experience. But then what you can do is take each of those prompts and have ChatGPT elaborate on them. So it's much more time consuming than the tool that you had just used.
Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, like washing the butter. I don't even know what that means.
Well, because of the buttermilk. Yeah.
All right. So let's take a look. Can you still see my screen?
Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing I mean about this. I don't like that particular picture for a butter course, but
No. But let's just see when it came to washing the butter. Pour some cold water. I mean, is this washing the butter? Is this what this means?
yeah. Yeah, any traces of buttermilk. Yep.
Let's see. I thought I saw it where it said washing the butter. But I mean, that seems like washing the butter to me. Yeah, here it is. So it looks like they're giving you a little bit more information here on how to do that. So this is really cool. So what we can do now is take this PDF and drag it into Canva. So what I'm going to have to do is just kind of bring this puppy over here. And then let's go to Canva and see what happens. So how I do this in Canva is here's my PDF, and I just do a half screen here, pop it right there. And then I just take my PDF and drag it over into Canva. And it's working on itself down here. So you can see it's uploading here. Looks like it's done. And now you can see we just have to clean this puppy up a little bit. Now, usually when you see spacing like this, I think if you just go up to alignment in Canva, you just hit the left or center and it fixes it up. Obviously I would probably, change my font here to something. You can mess around with this in Canva, and that's the cool part about Canva is you can just drop in anything and make this thing your own. Like this button, we don't really need this because I can just delete that. Oh, it's got a lot of elements to this. And like all of this font, I mean, I don't know, maybe if I make it bigger, but you guys get the idea. I'm not going to do a Canva instruction, but you really get the idea of what you can do. What I have found with any types of ebooks and things like that, you want to make it a very simple fonts. You don't want to get like crazy stuff. I mean, this one's not too bad, the League Spartan, whatever you call that one. But it's just a little too much for me. I'd like to keep it simple. I don't know what your thoughts are on that.
Oh, I completely agree. You want to make sure it's easy to read, especially for a learning course where, I mean, it's not supposed to be too creative. Maybe a little bit more in the titles or the subtitles, but when it comes down, especially the paragraphs, without a doubt, you want it to be a basic, easy to read font.
Yeah, so I'm seeing here, like when you see it, like all these weird spaces, just click on those and you go over right. I can't make this bigger. Alignment. And you can see it's just these solid bars. If you just clicked on left or center, it usually will clean that up. It's when it's like this, it's just not formatting correctly.
Well, no, that is a correct format. A lot of newspapers will use that.
Gotcha.
And you should know that from the newspaper industry. So it's um it's justified to both sides of the com, basically.
Yeah, and then if I wanted to drop pictures in here, but you can go through this, make sure things don't leak over on a page. But once you have this all done, you have a nice ebook and put your own affiliate links in here if you're selling something, anything you want. Now, the quiz isn't going to work on here. So, you want to take the quiz part off and remove anything like that. But you could have a really nice lead magnet in seconds, which and it's so much less work than actually going to ChatGPT itself. Unless you come up with the perfect prompt, and that is the problem with ChatGPT. If you're not good at asking ChatGPT what exactly you want, it's very specific to what questions or what tasks you give it. It's very specific. A lot of these offshoot softwares are using the open or like a chat or a GPT, I think they call it. And chat GPT is like a company to a degree. GPT, what does GTP stand for?
I don't know.
I was going to hope you were looking it up.
Oh. I will do that now.
The only thing I don't know how to do. Cindy's going to look
Oh.
that up.
So chat generative pre-trained transformer.
Wow, it's a mouthful.
Yeah. I would have never known that.
So it looks like there's Canva is picking this up. I was trying to get rid of this box, and you can see it's like almost like a template. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
So if you got rid of this whole template, you'd have to do some work here. So for me, I don't want to really bother with that. If I want to do this, I want to put this out right away and be done with it. But here I could create my own course, and we'll do that on Wednesday, uh, February 14th, 2024. We'll show you how you can use this as a lead magnet, and we could even create a quiz with this. And then we'll hook up the quiz, and that should be interesting because I haven't used the quiz tool inside builderall in a long time. So it'd be interesting to kind of do this together and play around with this. They push a button, take a quiz, and they get emailed their results. They're opening an email. I mean, this is a great way to engage with your prospects. And like I said, we did a very bizarre, maybe. I can't say it's bizarre, but something that you wouldn't normally write a course on, but you can
Yeah.
see the power of this software. You can stop sharing.
Okie doke.
All right. I didn't know if you were going to comment on that, what I was talking about there.
No, well, I mean that it's making it easier. Yeah, we definitely are just proof that literally,
Crazy.
even though we were talking, it took 5 minutes to create that course. Now, of course, I think the most important thing, like you're saying, is don't mess too much with it. You took action, follow through on the action, and feel like you've accomplished something, and get it out there, and then improve on it the next time. Don't feel like it has to be 1000% perfect. I know it should be 100% perfect. That before you put it out to the world.
Yeah.
It's okay to be imperfect. Imperfect action is action.
So I see some folks coming in a little bit late. If you haven't, you don't know what we're talking about, you can go and check out. You can build your own course in less than 5 minutes on any topic. Go to Learning Studio. It's scrolling on the bottom. learningstudio.megaproskills.com, and you could check it out. You'd have to sign in to this software, and it literally builds out a full course. Just to recap, what you can do with that is make it into just an ebook type of course. You could probably create videos with this, whether it's a faceless video or a video for yourself, or even just create a nice YouTube video, a 5 to 10 minute YouTube video on this. It's going to be a little bit more work because on this particular, if it's food preparation, we did how to make homemade butter, but I've done stuff on affiliate marketing. I did a course and it was absolutely wonderful. In fact, I might charge $7 for people to get it because it was that good. So I got to read over a little bit more, clean it up a little bit. Great lead magnets that you can create with this software. Awesome courses. And courses don't always have to be videos. I mean, courses can just be a PDF, and you can charge money for these things. And I'm really excited about this because this AI stuff, somebody like me, I haven't truly embraced it yet, other than doing some research. But knowing that you could make money from this stuff and come up with content, you could really niche down. I mean, you could do about how to clip a nervous dog's toenails. You could have a course on that and sell it for $12. I mean, people will buy that, even if it's just an ebook, right, Cindy Branson? I mean, people buy books. We used to go to bookstores and buy books.
Absolutely, Chris. And if you find the right niche, if you find, because somebody's looking for that, without a doubt. And if I'm the person that's looking for that, then that has a lot of value to me, and I'm going to pay for it.
Yeah, and then
So that's what.
in your ebook, you could have links to go because you're an affiliate for Amazon that go
Hmm.
to the clippers to trim your dog's toenails. I mean, there's
Yeah,
so much
or
potential.
they have the palms now to soften the pads after you do the toenails. They have whole spa treatments for dogs now, Chris. But yeah, I mean that's the idea, is that you give them that information, then that leads them to wanting more from you, whether it's more information that they pay for or products.
Yep. So this was part one, how to create a course on anything, any topic in 5 minutes using AI. We've done that. Part two will be how to put this on your website and get prospects to give you their email address to get this. We'll do that on Wednesday, February 14th, 2024. Guys, thanks so much for watching. And if you haven't checked out Builderall yet and you want to learn how to use Builderall, and you're learning how to build a course and learn how to put it into Builderall so you can grow your email list and make money selling a product, we'll teach you how to do all of that. And so join our team. All you got to do is go to join.cindybranson.com or join.chrischesar.com. Join our team. You get live training, live group training, and you get one-on-one training with us as well. Again, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time, guys. See ya.
Bye, everybody.